sensory point of view. Okay, but you can do that through practices like that specific style of meditation or meditation in and of itself. You are aware of them, but they're being overcome or overshadowed by the internal dialogue that's going on, and not an internal mental dialogue, but an internal physical dialogue.
Yeah.
Physical awareness that then leads to maybe a deeper state of spiritual awakening. So, all right, let's go into our sustainable series. I'm going to mute everybody again. All right, so you're all muted. Come to, we're going to do the side twist, so come to a standing position. And the feet can be about shoulder width apart. You just want to wake up the spine by bending the knees and lifting the heels left and right. Then begin going to that so-hum meditation as often as you can through the next 20 minutes, where you think of so when you inhale and hum like you exhale. And like I say, if you get 5 of those in 20 minutes, you're doing good. About 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Feet together nicely. Bring your hands together into a prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. When we developed this series, we tried to make it as simple as possible, as easy to follow as possible, so I don't add anything else into it. So now it's time to lay onto the mat. And lie back. Lift up the glutes and place your thumbs underneath the gluteal muscles. We're going to take a nice inhale. And then when you exhale, we'll bring the legs and the head, just the head, off of the floor. So make sure that belly goes up on the inhale. Exhale, legs up, head up. Now, if some of you have a difficulty with raising the legs, you can do this variation of the knees being bent and the feet flat. And so the inhale like this. Exhale, legs and head. So you decide which one you're going to want to do. We have 7 more. Belly up, legs and head. 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 Last 3. Belly up, legs and head. Belly up, legs and head. Hum. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. Now again, just for exploration, if you want to see the inside body energy, have the hands palms up facing the ceiling, touch the thumbs and index fingers, and keeping the palms flat and parallel to the ceiling, push the index fingers and the thumbs towards each other, and just kind of move that little teardrop around to see if you don't see like a little screen that's clouded in between, or a pane of glass that has a little clouding. And that's just your internal energy transferring from one side of the body to the other. And bring that palms down over the navel. Take 3 breaths. Feel your shoulders and arms relaxing as you exhale. Use your elbow strength to come up. Now I know it's possible, or it's likely that all of us have what it would be referred to as a different level of relaxation. Some people would say, I can't relax at all. Everybody can relax. It's a response to the exhale. So know that about yourself, that that's your level of relaxation, is how it feels while you're exhaling and right afterwards. Okay, on to the knees. Have the fingers down to the knees. Come on up and give yourself a great back bend and a good exhale with a hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Fingers to the knees. Exhale, hum. Back bend. And keep going. Inhale, hands to the knees, so. Hum. So. Hum. So. Hum. So. Hum. Last three. So. Hum. So. Hum. So. Hum. Now sitting down to the heels, okay? And if that's uncomfortable, you can just sit with the legs forward. Take your hands, palms up, and dig them into the hip bones, both sides. And then bring your forehead down towards the floor for a good three breath rest. Chin to the chest, slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. And then onto the mat again, if you would, with your legs forward. Hands directly beside the hips. But bend your knees this time and have your feet flat on the floor. Scooch the butt forward a little bit and lie back. So the knees can sway to the left and right. Plant your feet. Thumbs under the glutes. Inhale, lift your hips up. And go back down. Hum. Eyes can be open or closed. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum, back down. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Last three, inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Extend the legs. Arms down to the sides, palms up, heels touch. Good, strong exhalations. 3 of them. Feel the change in your body. Open the eyes, come up to a standing position. Bring the clock on for 3 minutes. We're going to do sun salutations for 3 minutes. Go to the front of your mat. And bring the arms up over the head and coming forward. Take your right leg back. We're not all going to be at the same pace. Left leg Plank position, drop the knees and sit back to the heels. Bring your chin, dive down towards your thumbs, elbows out, and come up. Curl the toes, bring the hips out. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Come on up over the top. And then take out the arms. That took about 45 seconds. Go at your own pace. I'll let you know when we're up with 3 minutes. Come on up. Drop in the knees. You've got about 2 minutes left to get as many in as you'd like, even if it's only one. One minute left. You probably have time for one more. Arms out. Turn towards the front, if you're not already. Mountain pose. Feet shoulder width apart. Arms down by the sides. And just hang out there. Eyes can be closed. Now you can be aware of your heartbeat, I'm sure. Don't be afraid to sway a little bit. Even finding balance on the bottom of the feet. Trying to find your center of gravity. And you know that because there's the least amount of muscular tension in the body when you found your absolute center of gravity. That's something to work on. Even if that's your yoga practice for the day, taking a couple minutes just to stand upright and find a center of gravity. That could be considered a yoga practice. All right, how about your balancing stick? Going to do 2 of them. Okay, step to the back of the mat if you're not already there. Bring the arms up over the head sidewise. Step forward with your right foot about 2 feet. Come onto the toe of the back foot. Bring the torso down, the leg up, and stretch. And change back to the original position with the arms up over the head. Step forward with the other foot about 2 feet, point the toe, torso down, leg up, stretch. Five, 4, 3, 2, and change. Back to the original position, arms down by the sides, hands in prayer position near the heart. Second set, it's strenuous. Remember your so hum occasionally. Arms up over the head, interlace fingers, index fingers up towards the ceiling. Step forward with your right foot about 2 feet. Point the toe, torso down, leg up, stretch. And change back. It's helpful if you focus your eyes on something that doesn't move. Step forward with the other foot, point the toe, torso down, leg up. Five, four, stretch it, 3, 2, and change. Back to the original position, arms down by the sides. Go immediately into easy sitting pose. I'm gonna check my pulse. (127). All right. Next, we're going into 2 kinds of triangles. So come on back up to a standing position. My mat is sideways to be able to demonstrate for you what it might look like for me today. I'm stepping to the left side of my mat and bringing the arms up over the head sidewise. Step out a good 4 feet. I like to say like a sumo wrestler. Arms outstretched, right foot turns 90 degrees. Keep the leg straight and then reach over to the right, letting your hand drop where it may. Bring the other hand up towards the ceiling and let your right hand slide down towards the ankle. Looking down. And change. Come up. Change feet position. So the left foot is going to be at a 90-degree angle. Arms outstretched. Legs stay straight. Reach to the left. Let the left hand drop to the leg. The shin, the knee, the ankle, other hand, right hand goes up towards the ceiling. Let the left hand drop down towards the ankle or the floor. Look down or up. It's more of a challenge to look up. And change. Come up. Feet back together. Arms down to the sides. Mountain pose. A pause. Again, separate the feet, 4 feet apart. Right foot turns 90-degree angle. Bend the right knee, arms out. Palms facing forward. Back of the right elbow to the front of the right knee. No lower, no higher. Now bend the knee and look up. Bend the right knee and look up. Bend the right knee, look up. Bend the right knee, look up. And change. Come up, change feet position. Left foot turns 90-degree angle. Bend the left knee. Arms are outstretched. Arms are always being stretched, pulled apart by natural human traction. Back side of the left elbow, inside of the left knee. Other arm up. Bend the left knee, reach the right arm up. Look up. And change. Come up. Go right into easy sitting pose. One hand on top of the other. Soham meditation. Sit back a little bit, straighten the spine, drop the chin. And notice the gaps, which may be referred to as the silent mind, which is the goal of a yoga practice, to silence the mind. And now open the eyes, come up onto the knees, please. Take your right leg out to the right, a 45-degree angle. Hopefully some of this series is now becoming familiar to you. Many of you have emailed me and gotten a copy of it. Hopefully you're taking a look at it and trying it from time to time. Take your left hand back to your left heel. Bring your right hand forward. Open up. Express yourself. And change. Bringing the hands to the floor, taking the left leg out, having the right foot back behind you, on the right knee. Place your right hand on your right heel, bring your left hand forward, open up. And change. Excellent. Turn around, lie on your back in Savasana. 3 minutes, starting now. It's not going to be a silent lying down. This is the time that I'm going to read out of the Indra Devi book. This is maybe not the most positive reading, but it kind of gets to a point. This was written in 1959. Something must have gone very wrong with us somewhere if, as official statistics indicate, 1 out of every 3 Americans, or 1/3 of the total population, is doomed to develop cancer. If 1 out of every 12 children born in the United States will sooner or later become an inmate of a mental hospital, and that 52% of our young men are rejected by the Army for physical or mental defects. Yet this is the general picture in the richest and most progressive country in the world, not in India, not in Japan, Hong Kong, Ceylon, Burma, Thailand, or Cambodia, or 6 other Oriental countries I recently visited. Did I find anything approximating this situation in spite of all of the epidemics, the unsanitary living conditions, the poverty and ignorance of hygiene? Here at home, we are successfully managing to fight infectious disease, but the number of people afflicted with degenerative disease has risen so high that, to quote from the Report on the Health of the Nation by Dr. W. Coda Martin, president of the Academy of Nutrition, this country of once strong, vigorous, and adventurous people will become a nation of invalids, not only weak in body, but also weak in mind. Or to quote another doctor who had listened to that report, we're in a mess, let's face it. It seems to me that instead of trying to build rockets to reach the moon, it would be better to mobilize our resources to make sure that the number of able-bodied and mentally sound Americans shall not shrink to nothing here on Earth. Undoubtedly, there must be ways of preventing such a possible disaster if one earnestly decides to do something about it. I feel very confident that if the study of yoga were to be added to the curricula of our schools, colleges, and training camps, it would help considerably in decreasing the menacing incidence of physical and mental disorders. The science of yoga has a separate division devoted to the most thorough care of the human body and all of its functions, from breathing to eliminations. And that's what Indra Devi had to say in 1959, and that's verbatim, word for word. Now lying there at the end of 3 minutes, now come up into an easy sitting pose. as we prepare for Kirtan Kriya. Kirtan Kriya was developed by Dharma Singh Khalsa. He's a Kundalini yoga instructor, and it's designed to improve the synapses of the brain, specifically to improve memory cognition and to defer the onset of Alzheimer's. And I was thinking today, how do you measure prevention? Well, we know Benjamin Franklin said an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The other thing that I came up with, or the idea that crossed my mind today, was we can actually measure prevention by the number of days that we're on this earth in a relatively healthy condition, because we can't measure it against something that doesn't happen, and that's a fortunate thing. So each and every day is kind of like the worth of prevention, that you're in a somewhat solid state and good state of the body. So if you're ready for the Satanamas, you've done this with me before. It's Sa, touching the index finger, Ta, touching the middle finger to the thumb, Na, touching the thumb to the ring finger, Ma, touching the thumb to the little finger. The wrists can be resting comfortably on the knees, palms up. We sing the first minute, we whisper the second minute, we do lip syncing silently the third and fourth minute, we whisper the fifth minute, and we sing the sixth minute. You ready? Let's begin. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Whisper, Satanama, but express that whisper. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And then go silent. Yeah, to shorten silence, go to whisper. Satanama, Satanama, And now go to singing out loud. And sing it loud. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Sing it like nobody's listening. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Hands in prayer position. Inhale up. Take up space. Let's go to our in the moment meditation. One hand on top of the other. Inhale, focus on your right thumb. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your right index finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your right middle finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your right ring finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your right pinky. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your left pinky. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your left ring finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your left middle finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your left index finger. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, focus on your left thumb. Hold your breath. Exhale. Just focus on the entire hands for what I may now call a hand meditation. I wish you health, happiness, and prosperity right now. Peace.